Hello, welcome to my weekly update. I am absolutely exhausted today. I have spent pretty much all day doing absolutely nothing. I've just been watching Netflix and trying to relax. I feel like my brain and body is really screaming at me to take it easy and try to get some actual rest, not be divided between, a million different things that's going on, but just try to relax and rest. So, I've been really stressed out lately. I have that upcoming move that's coming up here soon. And then also Thursday was kind of my tipping point this past week. Thursday, I had my second appointment with my general practitioner ever. And I was going to see her for medication refills, and it did not go well. And, I should have known this the first time that I saw her, because the first time I came in, she didn't listen to me. My blood pressure was high because it's always high, especially the first visit when I go to see a new doctor. It's the amount of medical trauma and complex PTSD I have from that medical trauma. I'm freaked out pretty badly, usually on the first or maybe even second visit. So my blood pressure was really elevated. And I tried telling her this kind of over and over and over. I have medical trauma. I was like, it's going to be high when I'm in here. When I go home, it'll be fine. And she insisted on writing me a prescription for more beta blockers. And I take a beta blocker along with a diuretic for my blood pressure. So I knew I wasn't going to take the beta blocker because I was reading about this the other day, and they aren't typically prescribed like that anymore anyway. And just being on them as I have, I know how hard it is to actually get off of that medication, or at least it has been for me. So, and I knew when I got home, my blood pressure would be fine. So the second visit rolls around, I come in and my blood pressure is just on the high side of normal. I was actually surprised it wasn't through the roof, but she was very happy to see that my blood pressure was within the normal range, but was very disappointed when she learned that it wasn't because of the blood pressure medication that she gave me that got me there, but it was literally exactly what I had said over and over and over to her before, which is just that I have medical trauma. It's just a biological reaction. Your blood pressure goes up when you're scared. So yeah, the visit in itself was just really challenging. I was there to get a refill of my pain medication, gabapentin, and then also I take a muscle relaxer called Robaxin. It's a non-narcotic muscle relaxer. It works the best for me. Options like Flexeril weren't really good for me. They tended to make me really anxious, and I didn't want to go for something that would make me kind of loopy. So Robaxin was just always the best option. Now, granted, in the past, if I was going to be on Robaxin for any length of time, which I have been, I have to get regular labs, run to make sure my levels, my kidneys and everything are okay. And, I've now been through, she'll be my third doctor with this prescription, but the first thing she said when she saw that I was taking it, how long have you been on this? It's like, shouldn't it stay in my file? And she was very convinced that I was taking it for sleep because it's a CNS depressant. It's like, I understand that what it does in that regard, but that's not why I'm taking it. But she kept repeating it over and over and over, which means that she wasn't listening to me, and then also didn't look at least just once in my medical file to see why I was prescribed any of that, because if she would have looked, she would have saw multiple MRIs, chiropractic care records, physical therapy records, very noted issues with pain. And she would have seen that this was just the best option that's available for me right now. But none of that happened. So she cut my dose way back. I only get like one tablet now for sleep. And granted, I always take one to sleep, but I don't take them all the time. The only time I take them is when I have a muscle spasm and I'm in a lot of pain, like I am today. Like, I feel like the base of my neck is like in a vice, and it would be really great if I could take that and lie on a heating pad, but I can't because I'll run out. So I cannot imagine a more dangerous combination for a medical professional to be doing, which is you don't read the patient's file, means you know nothing about them, and then you also don't listen to them. Especially with my case, it's so complicated, and I know I'm not an easy patient to manage. I get that, but at least listen to me. I don't know. anyway, I'll be looking for a new general practitioner. But I feel like when you've been through the medical system as many times as I have, for as long as I have, you've been through the misdiagnosis and the gaslighting and just the dismissing and just all of the stuff that a lot of chronic illness patients have been through, visits like that aren't just a disappointment. It's very triggering, and it's also impacts your quality of life on a very basic, fundamental level. For me, this time it was pain-wise. So, yeah. As soon as I get some more mental bandwidth, I'm going to be finding a new doctor. You know, I keep hunting for one, hoping that I'll find one that would just be decent. And I'm still looking, but you know, I won't stop. I won't give up. But anyway, so that was kind of the tipping point for me this past week. My head is killing me. I'm exhausted. Netflix and nothing all day today is all I have planned. So I'm going to hop off now and go back to doing that. All right. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.